When the word cult is mentioned, it often conjures images of scandalous headlines or dramatic escapes. But the true process of leaving these groups is much more personal and fraught with internal conflict. As a counselor, I've guided numerous individuals through the maze of emotions, challenges, and dangers they face. If you or a loved one is considering leaving a cult, or you're merely curious about this complex journey, you're in the right place. Welcome to Elisha Space, where we'll explore and illuminate the profound intricacies of stepping out of a cult and stepping back into oneself. Recognizing the need to leave a cult often comes with a deep, multifaceted awareness. It's not simply a change of mind, but a massive psychological shift. Cults engineer a pseudo reality where the leader's authority is absolute and followers' personal freedoms are systematically stripped away. 1. Cognitive dissonance. Members are faced with conflicting beliefs, trapping them in a cycle of doubt and oppression. One survivor described this as standing at a crossroads inside their own mind, the battle between indoctrination and self trust. Number 2, indoctrination and identity. Indoctrination methods are designed to rewrite personal histories, alter core beliefs, and foster profound dependence on the group. As I've counseled individuals seeking to leave, we often work on rediscovering the I that was buried under the we of the cult. Number 3, fear and emotional blackmail. Cults inflict emotional repercussions for the mere thought of leaving, weaving a web of terror that can be overwhelming. Fear is both a barrier and a motivator. It can keep someone trapped, but can also be the catalyst for one's escape. The path away from a cult is surrounded by hazards, both psychological and tangible. As a counselor, part of my role is to prepare survivors for these challenges and help them establish a support network to counter them. Number 1, threats to personal safety. For those in highly controlling or paranoid cults, the threat of violence to themselves or loved ones can be real and terrifying. We go over safety plans, just like we would for someone leaving a violent domestic situation, making sure the immediate threat to physical safety is managed. Number 2, psychological after effects. The mental anguish that follows leaving can come in waves of guilt, shame, and doubt. Symptoms similar to PTSD are common. Nightmares, flashbacks, and anxiety can occur as the mind works to process the trauma. Number 3, legal and financial repercussions. Leaving can uproot one's financial stability or entangle them in legal challenges, especially if the cult held control over resources or legal identities. We strategize financially, sometimes starting from scratch. The goal is to build a foundation on which they can slowly rebuild their independence. Leaving a cult is a major life transition that requires careful planning and support. In our sessions, we work through the emotional terrain while laying out a map for what the journey might entail. Number 1, emotional preparation. We start by addressing the inner turmoil and preparing emotionally for the range of feelings that might arise during and after the departure. Number 2, strategic planning. Leaving is rarely impulsive. Together, we plot a course, looking at the practical aspects such as secure accommodation, transport, and necessary documentation. Number 3, safety measures. In extreme cases, I liaise with local law enforcement to provide an escort, or we contact legal counsel to anticipate any attempts of the cult to impose repercussions. Life after a cult is not a seamless transition into normalcy. It requires patience, time, and a lot of self compassion. In our counseling sessions, we slowly reclaim autonomy and piece together a new identity. Number one, healing and self discovery. Therapy can be a space to grieve and relearn who they are, discover their interests, and establish new personal values outside the influence of the cult. Number two, rebuilding trust and relationships. We explore ways to connect or reconnect with loved ones and how to build trust in new relationships. Number three, empowerment and advocacy. Many find solace and advocacy using their experience to help others in similar situations. This can be incredibly empowering and a testament to their resilience. Leaving a cult is an act of profound bravery. It's more than simply stepping away from undue influence. It's a reclamation of self and embracing of freedom and the start of a new chapter. To those watching who are on the cusp of this decision or journeying through its aftermath, remember there is life, hope, and joy beyond the cult. Your story isn't over. It's simply turning a new page.